History of tailoring. Facebook, Uganda Tailors Association. Twitter, Uganda Tailors Association. Email, ugtailors.org@gmail.com/info@ugandatailors.org. Website, www.ugandatailors.org. YouTube, Uganda Tailors Association. History of tailoring. Tailoring is the art of designing, cutting, fitting and finishing clothes. The word tailor comes from a French word known as tailor and appears in the English language during the 14th century. The first iron needle was made in the 14th century. The first sewing needle was made of bones or animals' horns. The first thread was made of animal sinew which were used to stick animal skins. History of sewing. The invention of the first sewing machine is generally considered to have been the work of Englishman Thomas Saint in 1790. Charles Frederick Wiesenthal, a German-born engineer working in England, was awarded the first British patent for a mechanical device to aid the art of sewing, in 1755. His invention consisted of a double-pointed needle with an eye at one end. In 1790, the English inventor Thomas Saint invented the first sewing machine design. His machine was meant to be used on leather and canvas material. In 1874, a sewing machine manufacturer, William Newton Wilson, found Saint's drawings in the UK Patent Office, made adjustments to the looper, and built a working machine, currently owned by the Science Museum in London. In 1804, a sewing machine was built by the Englishmen Thomas Stone and James Henderson, and a machine for embroidering was constructed by John Duncan in Scotland. An Austrian tailor, Joseph Mader-Sperger, began developing his first sewing machine in 1807 and presented his first working machine in 1814. The first practical and widely used sewing machine was invented by Barthélemy Thimonier, a French tailor, in 1829. The first American lock-stitch sewing machine was invented by Walter Hunt in 1832. In 1842, John Greenough patented the first sewing machine in the United States. The British partners Newton and Archibald introduced the eye-pointed needle and the use of two pressing surfaces to keep the pieces of fabric in position. The first machine to combine all the disparate elements of the previous half-century of innovation into the modern sewing machine was the device built by English inventor John Fisher in 1844. A little earlier than the very similar machines built by Isaac Merritt Singer in 1851, and the lesser-known Erias Howwe, in 1845. Howwe created his sewing using a similar method to Fisher's except that the fabric was held vertically. Howwe returned to America to find various people infringing his patent, among them Isaac Merritt Singer. For more information about the history of tailoring, visit our website www.ugandatailors.org.